Hey, yo.
Son of a biscuit-eating bulldog.
Whoa!
Hang on one second. Let me do my not stuff. Go ahead. Hey, you talk.
Way too offensive. Hey, everybody, welcome to Stuck in the Middle presenting Stuck at Night. I am your host, Eli. That there, who you cannot see, is the one and only, indubitably, Mr. Josh Broshik. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Hi, Patty. Hi, Brandy. Hi, Polarian. Hello, Kenneth. Hi, Ducks. If I forgot your name, it doesn't mean that I hate you.
Slight cough.
It just means that I ain't ya.
Got the COVID.
Got finally?
Yeah, I
Again?
got the Omicron. Wait, I think we just lost monetization for
Oh,
that.
you probably did, you bastard.
Hopefully not.
We're never going to remember these rules, these invisible rules, Josh.
I hate them.
They're everywhere.
As Eli said, welcome to the show, all you beautiful and lovely people, all of our friends, because all of you
And ugly and
are
bald
friends
people.
of the show.
Ugly and bald.
How dare you? This is only for beautiful people.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're all beautiful in my eyes.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
Just Josh and you.
We think you're all ugly.
You know, what a weekend so come Sunday night, or actually Sunday in the morning,
I'm still jamming.
Eli's, me too. He's like, we gotta find something. We gotta figure out something, for the show on Monday. And I'm like, have no fear. Monday is almost here. Like
Something
Sunday
juicy might happen. Something
always happens over the weekend, and lo and behold, nothing happened.
Yeah, no, I was going to say.
It was such a bore fest.
As a matter of fact, Josh, I personally, I've been having the time of my life in the absence of the studio. I've been...
I don't like to hear that, but go on.
Yeah, no.
I feel like your only fun you can have is here.
Well...
And any fun outside the studio
we've been living a lie
good.
because I discovered not only have I been sober almost 2 months, it'll say a month and 2 weeks, whatever, but...
Ish.
Ish. I rediscovered that I love skating, and I've been just perusing around the neighborhood.
Well, that's not stupid at all. Skates aren't stupid at all, Look at Eli, and look, I'm me, and I'm stupid skating around.
Keep my skates out your fucking mouth!
Dude, seriously?
Yeah! Keep my skates out your fucking mouth!
I will.
Yeah, alright.
This is gonna make for an awkward show now. I was just joking, man. I was just making a joke. Were you gonna come slap me or something?
Who would do such a thing? That would be so immature. Oh my goodness. We use words because we're adults.
You know who would do such a thing, Eli?
Nobody.
Big Willie. Big Willie style's all in it. Getting slappy with it.
Wait. Kill the music. I can't hear you. You mean Big Willie style? Getting jiggy with it? Fucking mi venito a Miami? Welcome to the heat because the heat is on all day on the beach to the break of dawn.
I'm going to Miami.
Mi venito a Miami.
We're like, we really gave it like an upbeat. I'm going to Miami. En Benito, Miami. It's not that. Party in the city with the heat is on.
All night on the beach to the break of dawn.
Yeah.
It's the Red Bull version.
You got to bring it down a little bit. Yeah, it's here we are, like the little pests and ants, like some news happened and we're like, let's talk. We must talk about said news. And like we swarm on it like it's sugar and we're like, it's like nectar and we're the bees. Like, yes, give us that sweet nectar. It's like, here's one of the downsides about doing a show at nighttime is like everybody else already talked about it. Yeah. This is old news to everybody. Nobody gives a fuck anymore.
By the way, I'm sorry. Whoever Valley Talk Radio is showing love, we show love back.
What's up, batch?
Yeah.
Welcome to Valley Talk Radio, batch.
Total love. But to your point,
I hope that's
I also
what you sound like.
Dude, that's how everybody sounds off the internet. That you meet on the internet. That's
That'd
how
be
they
awesome.
They sound in person.
Dude, I would tell if Valley Talk Radio, if you talk like that, I'm in.
We're fans.
Yeah,
huge
color
fans.
me. Speaking of
Don't
sideways,
talk about color.
No, I wasn't going to. I was just gonna say quick. Yeah, I know how worked up you get when we veer from only talking about white people. What?
Mayonnaise.
Pumpkins. Side note: there's a stuck in the middle in England. And they've been doing like this little thing.
I know. I sent them a link to us.
Did you? I sent them a link saying, "Hey, you guys got Zoom?"
Really?
So we'll see if we'll hear back, and maybe we can talk to our stuck in the middle mirrors,
counterparts.
The sister station.
The sister station.
The sister station in.
What if they don't identify as the sisters?
I can't help that now, can I? Because I haven't spoken to them.
Can they be a couple of brothers?
Am I allowed to assume until I speak with them?
Not this day and age.
I've seen them.
Get fucking real.
I've seen them.
I've heard them.
Yeah, sisters, right? No.
Yeah, no, definitely.
They're gonna come on now, right?
I think so.
This is not
demeaning.
Yeah, no, not at all.
No.
This at least we didn't walk up to them. We didn't fly over to Britain, and we didn't say, "Yo, keep our name out your goddamn." We slapped them, because they call themselves stuck in the middle. We could have easily flown out there and say, "Keep our name out your goddamn mouth."
Yeah, we're avoiding one other stuck in the middle. The one that.
Oh no, I'm not talking about that one yet. We got some subs to. We got to climb up some subs before we address that stuck in the middle.
They're just an African American version.
And I wasn't doing a language thing there. I was just doing like a quick cutoff of words. Don't you try to get me on anything. I wasn't doing.
He's canceled.
That's fucked up, man.
Canceled.
You're trying to really get me right now, aren't you?
I mean, you kind of did the thing.
I don't like this. What's up, TZ? What's up, Ducks? Valley? Yes, I see you. Valley Talk showing love. Patty, and all of you else out there. I can't see. I need contact.
Can I inappropriately break in?
Why were you doing that with your breasts?
The fuck? All right. Well, for one,
it looked like you were.
I gotta
wiggling your breast at me.
Before we get to my breasts.
Okay.
Right? You see this little pink cotton swab?
Holy, what is that?
Oh, it's just the 8th cotton swab that I've had from a tooth I had pulled today, and I'm so.
Dude, how many teeth are you having pulled, man?
I'm getting a new one put in. Look.
How many teeth are you having pulled, and then also why do you still have teeth? Where are these?
It's just a
do you grow teeth?
It's actually apparently they're gonna put in a new one so the bottom one can push up against it. Anyway. I wanted to inappropriately talk about something else entirely.
Okay.
May I?
I mean,
the floor is mine.
Go ahead.
Just don't come up on stage and smack me, bro. All right, no, seriously, I'm gonna get inappropriate here, Dad. I'm sorry, or shit, I didn't even have to give away that this is a story my father told me.
So can we at least promise the people real quick, because we did kind of tease the Will Smith stuff. We're gonna get into that, but this is what a good show does is they tease the crux of their show, and then we go back into. Look at me. Now I'm the guy that's explaining things. You're supposed to be that guy.
Just touch your breasts.
Wow. Like that.
So
you were doing that before if anybody just tuned in 30 seconds before he did it.
No, fake.
Breast wiggle.
I did it was fake boob touching.
On with your story, bro.
All right, so
what's going on?
Dad, I'm sorry. I in my mind at first would be like, I'm going to just hide the fact that my father told me this very story. And it's because of that thing that we are avoiding for now. The
throwing your dad under the bus.
The smack, yes, a bit. The smack heard around the fucking world, blah, blah, blah. The title you've heard time and time again.
The bus hit heard around the world.
Don't text me when I'm live, person that I won't say out loud yet.
Sorry, bro.
Give you the wink. I know.
That's me.
So, all right. Apparently, Will Smith and Chris Rock reminded my dad of MLK being assassinated.
Yes.
Appropriate, right?
As one would be reminded of the slap heard around the world, this reminds me of the one time a civil rights leader got assassinated.
That was black on black crime, technically, right?
No.
Well, he was black.
Well, James Earl Ray, is that the guy who killed, do you even know what the name's... Is that a T? Did I just say a T, Earl Grey? No, James Earl Ray, right?
So anyway, about racism. So my father told me, because he was trying to understand what the fuck Will Smith did, and I had broken the news to him. He was ironically watching the fucking Oscars. He told me to watch. I'm like, nothing good is gonna happen, and I went on my business here.
By the way, I was right. James Earl Ray. Sorry.
Jesus Christ, this guy over here. You're right. I knew that. I'm just
No,
going
you,
up like
you thought I was joking.
No. I knew there was
Then you made me think I was talking about the T for a second.
4D chess.
You're the racist one,
4D
dude.
chess. Well, so
I see what they're saying about you now.
getting this story out here. So my father went on to share with me how shortly after the King, Martin Luther King, not Elvis, was assassinated, and my father was in a at the time
hey there, pretty mole,
all white classroom. He accidentally told me that he was in a segregated school in New York. I'm like, Dad, what? He's like, no, I meant integrated. So anyway, my teacher, when all the black kids were not in class,
but see, like that was by no fault of his own. In his time, it was segregated.
No, well, in the South, not in New York. So he did get it flipped.
I mean, it's not bad that he went to a place that made these things. Like, it wasn't like, Mr. Weiland, would you like the school segregated or not? He's like, I'd prefer if the school was segregated. They're like, as you wish, sir. No, like,
my father marched with the civil rights movement, sir.
Of course he did, but I'm just saying,
no,
like, you're like, well, I mean, he didn't, we know he didn't run the school.
No shit. But he said he was in a segregated school, and I'm like, no, you weren't, because you were in New York as a kid. So he was like, you're right. I wasn't in a segregated school. Are you
like messing with his mind or something?
No.
Why would he think it was segregated?
He accidentally used the word segregated.
Integrated, segregated kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's all.
I'll let it slide. He's not racist for now.
So he said, I
love you, Emmanuel.
Our teacher, we were kids. I was young. We were all kids, but when all the black kids were not in the classroom, the teacher had told us, never, ever make a joke about a black kid's mother.
Why is that?
Okay. Actually, when we talked about it to get to the bottom of it, we had an uncomfortable discussion that I don't know that I'm prepared for.
Is that something like because hang on a second.
I'm
gonna mute. No.
Don't do it. There's no need.
No, like we're going on mute for 1 second. Hang on 1 second. This is just mute. This is just mute. Yep.
I was willing to say that out loud, by the way, and that could be me.
It's fine. It's fine. You know what? Because it's like a good ending to a movie. It's up to your imagination.
Well,
what did we say?
Because of that lesson, which apparently, by the way, my father credited the teacher for making him and his fellow students more consciously aware.
By the way, his father said, just always consider yourself better than anybody else. That's what he said. That's what we talked about.
He said white power. I'm like, Dad, you're Jewish.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah.
It doesn't matter.
He said integrated.
We're playing.
But so lo and behold,
Horizon Forbidden West.
I'm just gonna paint the picture here, ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary bitches. I saw that in some cringy ass video.
That's what's up.
That was fucking cringe. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Bitches and Mitches.
So we did have to talk about why, and so there was a statistic that was brought up that I'm gonna dance around and not say out loud, but he had to say it, and he asked me, there's some validity to this, right? And I'm like, well, statistically, but it gets much deeper, and that's as far as I'm willing to go at the extent of the conversation at hand.
Can you tell me what my friend's dad said?
Oh, your friend's dad?
Yeah, can you expound on what my friend's dad said?
Mutual consensus was that, black fathers seem to predominantly not be available or around. And listen, man, we're just going off the stats. We're not making anything, if you think we're wrong or racist, hey, paint us the picture, but doesn't make it true. Okay.
I was just gonna stay silent and just see.
Let me dig.
See where you went with that. Like, which way?
And apparently my dad made a little joke at the expense of the whole fucking thing. He's like, maybe that's why Will Smith got so mad. Jada's the mother of his children.
Your dad is a segue master, because now we can go back in to this whole Will Smith thing, because as a good show would, we are going to now go over the Will Smith thing just briefly. A moment later, 11:30, and we're still talking about it, but hopefully it's just briefly. But let's go into it, because I do think, as your dad, as his train of thought is leading him, I do believe that what happened on that stage is a matter of fact for not Chris Rock, is a matter of fact not anything that was said that night. It's more so the fact that, you know, maybe some dude was plowing his wife, and like maybe he doesn't want to be in an open relationship as much as maybe she does because she's getting plowed by somebody else that isn't him.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's that rapper guy. It was an entanglement. She said it on a podcast.
Wouldn't it be crazy if it was Jada Kiss?
That
I mean, just wouldn't it be crazy?
That's the title of a porn I've always wanted to see. Just putting that out there. Jada Kiss, Jada Pinkett, but you know.
Is this with hair or with alopecia? Which one?
I want my alopecia.
I want the alopecia one too. You ever tried to pretend to grab the hair of somebody who had alopecia, and then you're like, oh yeah, and then you just,
oh shit.
You know what I mean? That's what got you going.
You got me thinking about all the debates that.
Thank gravy she had no hair. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you get to get just that smooth fucking turn off.
Yeah.
Oh man, this beard scalp.
Shine your head with what I got coming out.
You know, some of the people.
We just got a little too graphic. That's our apologies, but you know, we're just
we don't mean it if we apologize.
We don't.
A lot of the people that I found myself debating.
Let's slow down.
I just want to mention though.
Yes, okay.
Like I'm sure people are gonna be offended at the joke because they were so up in arms about alopecia and Jada and and I would get ahead of myself if I continued down the path. So what do you got?
Let's just start off with the video in and of itself, okay?
All right, the money shot.
The money shot, exactly. No. We will. There's no if we will, we will.
We will.
The money shot, we will. Doesn't work as good if it's if we will, but as we were. Go ahead, pull that up. Bada bing, bada boom. And then I'm gonna slap you, you slap me. We move on with ourselves.
And I invented a kind of a statistical pie chart of sorts where I'm noticing certain types of people with certain beliefs.
It's the name of my next album. Statistical pie charts.
Wow, that's just really convenient for this moment.
I like it though.
But we'll get to that as well. Let's go with the video. Tale of the tape.
Tale of the tape.
Well, he's having a good time. He's smiling.
So let's say right now, okay, as it stands, I'm going to pull up
They've all seen this video.
Not many shows do this. This is live. Right now, I'm going to pull up
the TikTok thing?
Some information live. You tell me who does that on their YouTube.
Joe Rogan.
I bet you. What?
What?
Really?
No.
They do?
Jamie? Going down.
You just,
I wrote
you tell me who pulls up information live. I'm just
Romeo was pretty good at that too.
Okay. Anyways, dude, you're throwing me off, man. You're just really throwing me off right now. I'm just trying to pull up some information for the people.
I don't want you on solid ground. I don't want your footing. I don't want you comfortable.
Stop it. Stop it. We have a poll going.
Oh, I forgot.
And the poll with count them. Give me a drum roll.
More like pole smoker.
Hang on.
I can't do any fucking drum.
Why can't you do a fucking drum roll?
Come on, man.
You got one job.
Give me a fucking blue balls here.
And that's to be...
You're embarrassing me.
You should get blue balls. You should get blue balls. Hang on.
Alopecia.
There you go. Out of total of 17 votes. It's a lot of votes. Not gonna lie. On a scale of 1 to 10, it's a lot of votes. 17 votes?
On a scale of 1 to 10.
Yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, 17 is a lot.
All right. And?
65% of those 17 rock solid votes said they thought it was staged. Hang on. One more crash, not the roll. 35%. Wow. I did talk like Mike Tyson. What's up, bitch? 35% of these bitches thought they was telling the truth.
Wait. The majority thinks it was staged?
The majority of our rock solid 17 votes thinks that the Will Smith Chris Rock altercation was staged. And then only 35%, I don't know, wait for it, here it comes, thinks it was fake.
Well,
I also put a third answer, and I put only Will and Chris knew it was going to happen. Guess how much that got? Guess.
I don't know. I don't do math.
0.
Oh, all right. That's exciting.
Nobody.
Okay.
Let's go to the gratuitous cat cam for any maybe any type of response.
Well, while you do that, oh, hello.
It's just nude cats. Okay, let's just go back to us.
Oh, we got a super chat love, Philip Bullard.
Thank you,
should
Phil.
have Chris rocked his own wife.
There was okay. So we'll play the video and we'll go into the internet
Shenanigans.
becoming the MVP of this whole thing. Oh my God, there was just a leg twitch. You missed it. Maybe I'll try to pull it up. I'm sorry to sidetrack. The cat did. Should I show people this little bulge?
Oh, Jesus H. Christ, it's gross, bro.
You want to see this bulge?
It looks like you got some alopecia. From
This
your
is
cat.
where the cat attacked me. Watch this bulge. Hang on.
That's so weird.
Where is it?
And gross. Like,
Look, ready?
turn it more towards the. Oh yeah, there it is. All right.
Look at that. Look at this.
So this
It's
happened.
not supposed to be there.
This happened live on air when his cat tried to murder Josh.
No, it didn't happen live on air. This was before.
It happened right before we went on air with the Trop D Boys.
You watched the episode before. I'll talk about it a little bit. Let's go to the tale at
Yeah,
hand.
play the fucking thing.
Mr. Rock, I know. Such build up, bro.
Christ almighty.
Such. You guys ready for the Chris Rock video? Because I swear to God, I'm gonna play it right
I'm gonna
now.
fucking shoot you.
Yo, Eli, did I tell you the time
Ah.
that no, I'm being serious now. Right now, lo and behold, I promise to you, I'm gonna present to you Chris Rock in all his glory. No, that was Kenny. God damn it. You know what? I apologize. We're gonna do it for real this time. Here we go.
You know we're smoking before the show, bro.
Here we go.
Oh, that you segued that right on time with Chris Rock movie.
Well, yeah, I'm the one controlling both. Why wouldn't it segue properly?
All right, fine. No compliments for
I
you.
was just joking before. Let's go.
Smoker.
Good. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it.
Oh, she didn't look too happy.
It's
so innocent.
You know what I'm gonna do, right?
One. Okay.
Don't.
I'm out here. Uh-oh, Richard. Oh,
Ah, so close.
wow.
It was too impromptu.
I know.
Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Look at
It
Lupita.
was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to,
That's
okay?
I love that right there. I could go so much harder, boy.
Like, I feel like he was gonna say, like, you should make your wife keep things out of her mouth.
That's the kind of shit that
I'm
he
pretty
could've
sure,
come
dude,
up
like,
on.
this is not, I'm not, like, you know, I guarantee you. It was something like, this is professional comedians when they're on, Will Smith is a heckler. That's all he is to Chris Rock right now.
A bitch ass heckler, and he could have gotten handled like one.
And here's the worst part about it. Will Smith is a heckler that Chris Rock has information on.
Yeah,
It's not just some Joe Schmo that Chris Rock can look out and like, oh, look at his clothes. Let me just think of oh, you look like, just like, you know, some of these he can, you know.
they could really get into
not
him. Yeah.
hurt, but he can.
Well, look how fucking fragile Will Smith showed himself to be right then and there. Yeah, he could fucking hurt him real good. And I bet you right in that moment, he was like, if he thinks I got him with that, wait till I roll out this one. And these guys also friends that go back decades and decades.
Yeah, he was on a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air episode.
That's how far back, just to
Dude,
give you
by
an
the way,
idea.
have you seen the new new series on Peacock, Bel-Air?
I haven't watched it.
It's
I've heard.
gritty as fuck,
Yeah, I
dude.
know. I saw
they
the
had
trailers.
Will Smith slap Chris Rock, bro.
Okay, I didn't see that coming, so you get some points.
Neither did
there.
I.
So people are saying it's fake, by the way.
So, like, here's a big thing. People are saying it's fake because they point to Chris Rock leaning in. Already, he said, okay, watch the posture. So, like, here's a person who doesn't fight. The best way for me to show you I'm not threatening
Is to
is to put my hands behind my back kind of thing. Just like you don't see my hands, I'm not posturing up. I'm already behind my back, and I made a joke, and like I'm kind of like I'm not nervous you're walking up, but I'm just like I'm neutral, but I err towards the side of like
what's going? Yeah, kind of like
I'm a comic, and I've seen people angry before, so I err towards the side of I'm not defensive, you know, like. And it's almost like he thought maybe Will's gonna come up and say something to him.
Yeah, something smart. Maybe
So he's
get a
like kind of
quip in
leaning,
there.
like what are you gonna say?
What's up? Yeah, have you seen some of the memes and pictures, like freeze frames, to go all into the body language, like look, leaning in or embracing himself? And so look, I understand.
Let's play it in real time.
Yes.
And then I have a slow-mo clip of this.
And then I want to read some of the stats that I
Please.
made as a result of watching the people that have said it's fake or that have gotten all about defending Will Smith's emotions and some of the convenient things I have learned about these people.
Yeah, this is gonna go off into some, a little bit of
gonna
a
get broad.
odd territory. No, well, yeah, and it's gonna get odd too. Like I expect this to go that way, but also to Eli, what do you think? I'm almost thinking about, maybe we open the phone lines up for this because there's been so many different what
takes.
have yous on this whole thing that it feels almost disingenuous for only us to be discussing it. But I don't want, let's see. What do you think? You think that people want to call in? Maybe we'll put it up at the end of this.
Planting the seed for the general consensus. Feel free if you're interested. If you want to see somebody call in, go ahead and mention so in the chat. We'll be viewing it, and we will, in fact, abide and open those phone lines. I know we've been having fascinating, very, very fascinating conversations throughout the day from morning to now with people on Voice of the People, Stuck in the Middle. Hopefully they do call in because we did extend the invite even earlier.
And as you will see if you're hanging out with us, we will expand into those conversations that we've actually run into ourselves. So
Yeah.
let's just finish the video real quick.
Yeah, somehow got racist and autistic and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
I'm out here.
Now, by the way,
Look at that. It looks like he's squaring up right there from being fucking hit. That's what you do
That's
after you get hit. You're like, what the f, you know?
right, what you don't do before you, okay, so yeah. What would let's play the video real quick. I'm sorry, because there's just so much to it. Like, what would the benefit be to Will Smith and Chris Rock to do this? The only benefit would be to the Oscars, which they may or may not be there next year. There is no benefit to Chris Rock to get bitch slapped in front of everybody and not do anything back. Will Smith is literally winning an Academy Award that night. Granted, maybe he hasn't done much in a while, but
Oscar.
he's what?
Sorry.
Isn't
I don't know.
Academy Award? I think it's
No,
the
it's
same
a
thing.
fucking Oscar.
Right. Isn't that the Academy Awards?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
The Oscars can't. I don't know.
That laugh sounds terrible.
He's already leaning in, by the way. So all the pictures, I'm debunking one part right now. All the pictures saying he leaned in for this, false. Because Will Smith isn't even in his place.
Posture.
Yeah. So there'd be no reason for him to lean into it.
I think he's leaning in to hear a fucking comment.
He's
Not for a
leaning in
fucking
to
smack.
hear Will Smith kind of say something before he gets all the way close to him.
And in respect to comedy, please, if you believe that this is stage and we happen to be disagreeing audibly,
Give it a like.
Give it a like and feel free to call in with your own stance, be the voice that you want to be, and just hear us out.
To me, there is no sides here. When we watch this video and dissect it a little more, it all will circle back to comedy. And the comic, to me, there is no boundaries in what a joke is when the intent is to get a laugh. When the intent is to be mean, there's a difference. But Chris Rock went soft here. He pulled a joke from 30 years ago when Demi Moore cut her hair off. Granted, that was
Like 1990s,
willing,
and yes.
she wanted to do it, and allegedly, Jada Pinkett has alopecia, and I don't mean that in a conspiracy way. I just mean maybe it's a little more blotchy, and she chose to shave her complete head, because when it's zoomed in, you do see stubble. With alopecia, you wouldn't see stubble. So, but to me, I don't want to get lost down that rabbit hole.
Did you see her? Like, there was a little clip that's been going around, viral, if you will, of Jada Pinkett admitting she has alopecia in 2018.
Yep.
And it shows this, like, just slit that's open, like, right here where there's no hair. It's pretty small, and then the rest is stubble. But
Why not extensions? Why not choose to fill that part in?
have you noticed people making like alopecia almost like as bad as cancer all of a sudden? Like, I had no idea. I understand that it must be kind of psychologically twisting for a woman to have to cut their hair, but to conflate it with cancer is a little bit of a stretch.
You know what I've seen a lot lately, Eli? And I'm a big fan of consistency. I'm not a big fan of hypocrisy, and what I've seen a lot lately is people stretch. They stretch so much to try to make a point, and I don't know if anymore if it's by their choosing or they've learned inadvertently to do that maneuver to where you stretch so far, because like I see that amplified on bigger levels when it comes to politics and politicians. But again, I feel like we have to pump the brakes a little bit and just finish this video, okay, real quick, and then let's play the slow-mo breakdown.
I do see some people already going on that it was staged, it was not staged.
What's up,
that
Romeo?
we have a general consensus that's stuck in the middle that is appropriate. We'll be diving deeper.
Oh, wow. Wow.
People make the argument that he's laughing or almost he's trying to keep his... I think that's nervous energy.
Dude, let me tell you, I hate the rich guy walk away. You know,
Yeah,
like
you saw that?
No, but
He felt like a badass,
it's
I
the
think.
left hand holding the belt or holding
The whole thing about the body language.
To me, the biggest thing is the left hand, Will Smith's left hand holding the jacket or holding his belt closed. Like, it's that left hand in this position where you're like, look, watch. Like, after the slap,
He looked like he was trying to emulate
Look.
American Gangster.
Wow.
Yeah, that.
that left hand,
Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
genuine shock to me.
Nick Wright's name out your fucking mouth.
Sounds sincere,
Wow,
but, you know,
dude.
actors, Oscar
It
winners.
was a G.I. Jane jump.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay.
I really
That's where we
wish he would've
stop before
finished.
let's
Yeah.
finish.
That was a
Checking.
greatest night in the history of television.
Don't you kind of feel like
I feel bad for him right there. He was looking to the backstage.
nobody had Chris Rock's back?
No. The fact
know-
that they let Will go up and speak is another smack to his face.
And I don't want a hard segue out of this, and I'm not going to, but remember when a certain comic cut a president's head off and that same side was there to defend comedy?
Yes, sir. Very well. Very, very well.
Comedy. So why? What's different than advocating murder or making fun of a medical condition? Arguably, you could argue, redundant, he didn't know she had a medical condition. Not everybody in Hollywood is up each other's arses.
Right. They got their own Hollywood shit to do.
Fucking mouth.
I'm going to.
Yo, Fresh
okay?
Prince, man.
So right here could have been like, Chris, no. Like, he's got people, and it's like, you know what? I could, no. Back on track. We'll keep it like, you know, does he have producers in his ear right now?
I'd imagine. Yeah.
Watch, he looks to the left.
I see that.
That was a
That pause.
greatest night in the history of television.
Somebody said, keep rolling with it.
Yeah.
Just go with it.
His demeanor completely changed. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but look right here.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
Every time he finishes a statement, he's still smiling.
Yes.
Let's go back to this part right here.
The concern.
To
yeah.
give a documentary out, to give an Oscar out for.
That is the biggest tell. It wasn't, for me, staged. Say what you want.
In general, I just, you know, from the I'll be honest with the audience, as I always try to be. I immediately did buy into this, and then I'll be honest once again, doubling down throughout all the speculation, guys, and seeing so many people start to say that it was staged. I actually started to feel myself getting swayed or entertaining the possibility, and I have to in the spirit of fairness, all things are possible. Chaos theory. You know, doesn't mean they're all probable, but it's possible. So I don't want to be insulting to the people that do really feel like passionately that it's so staged. But my question is, like, you know, what's the purpose? Do you think they're on extension? Like, Biden said some dumb shit, so let's do some shit here. I don't think they're, you know, that
like,
argument could be made. They're all fucking connected, but
Chris Rock is on tour, stadium tours with Kevin Hart right now. Will Smith is essentially, which I'm sure he knew, winning an Academy Award. How does it benefit any of them for this, especially Chris Rock?
So help me
taking that.
Help me
Go ahead.
disprove
Yep.
this one.
Yep.
Okay. Well, before you do that, how does this help the Emmys? We're all talking about it, or the Oscars.
Oscars.
Thank you. See, Comes full circle. All right, we're all talking about it, which
That's
is
how it helps.
good publicity, I suppose. But does it not? It didn't help in real time. It didn't get more viewers in the moment. The moment passed.
Not towards the end, but now people tune in next year. What's going to happen next year?
Is that like
Yes.
maybe the argument for it? Is that the devil's advocate to our not believing it stayed?
And it's what's going to happen, whether it was true or not. It's what's going to happen.
I mean, something always fucking happens.
They will have more viewers next year. It's what's going to happen.
And you know,
so it's going to be hard to prove them wrong.
Matter of fact, fascinating that you made that point because after this, after hearing about the news and watching that cringy ass speech, I found myself fighting the urge I wanted to play King Richard. I got HBO Max. They're advertising it front and center. If anything, the publicity and this act got to my head so much that was pretty connected right there.
I'm playing it in slow motion without any audio for the people while we're talking.
I'd like to take a little watch because he seemed to like flip, but that is
bro, like,
connection.
dude, Chris, watch his face shake. So then I got, well, the slap was real.
Yeah.
But everything else was rehearsed.
And it's this easy. The producer says, hey, go smack Chris. It doesn't, really? That easy? The reaction, the publicist, it wasn't, yeah.
Look, I mean, that's a slap. I mean, Will Smith does look like a bitch.
That's a movie slap.
Slapping him like that.
Yeah, it looks like he went a little limp-wristed.
But exactly, it's a movie slap. That's a trained type of slap. That's why, number one, I don't blame people for thinking all this shit is staged. There's been so much BS pumped out
in the world and by Hollywood. This is the hub of bullshit right here.
And they've been supporting false news stories for such a long time. Years now.
I don't want to get it wrong.
And this pains me to say because I am one trying to be
in the industry.
an actor, but I am now, I'm torn because as soon as, one script place Googles my name, they'll just see one of these episodes pop up and me just shitting on the place I'm trying to apply to. Be like, no, man. No, dude, we're good. We don't want you.
You're worried about getting canceled?
I'm not worried about it. I'm not big enough to be canceled. They're just not gonna. I'm not gonna be.
Well, when you get the knock on the door, when you get the email or
no knocks, no knock warrant coming my way, buddy.
Then we'll worry about it. Until then, we're gonna keep being offensive. So here's a little fun fact that I noticed. Okay, these are just facts. You can choose to be offended by them or not, whatever the case. So I'm going to start with the right side, then I'm going to go to the left side, then I'm going to go somewhere in the middle and appease everybody. So fun fact, and let's see if you fall within the scope here. Feel free to sound off in the chat because I'd love to add to this data that I'm making in real time. So I have noticed personally and done a little hand count of my own 918 friends on Facebook that I do not need. About 12 people that are right-wing QAnon supporters and believers collectively disbelieve that the smack was real. They believe it was staged and faked completely. It was just, there's a lot in my news feed, but that's the count I was able to do. But this, and so now let's take away the whole...
You might want to stop being friends with so many people.
Yeah, I know.
That's overwhelming.
No,
12?
Yeah, I know. A whole... No. Well, don't forget. we got the lefties now. That was just my righty
friends. That's like
friends.
another 12.
Almost. All right, so I was in a debate. I completely condemn Will Smith getting all fucking insecure and acting out like a fucking man-child and smacking Chris Rock for trying to make a joke.
And we're not done with that, by the way.
We are not by any stretch of the imagination. So the emotional pleas and endless support for Jada and Will's feelings, thus condoning or defending violence, is ironically what I'm going to call the bleeding heart liberals, the lefties, and that's 20 people that defended a man hitting another man with intent of harm are the bleeding hearts that don't, no war, peace, and love. So, just like I said, QAnon right-wing supporters think it's fake. I'm saying the lefty fucking snowflakes also are fucking crying about, Will Smith was allowed to open hand smack Chris Rock and humiliate him and maybe traumatize the motherfucker because now he's going to be that man that got bitch smacked for the rest of his life on television. And the final one, comedy, the people defending comedy was a mix of everybody. And that was refreshing. There was not one side or another. It was people left, right, and dead center and all around the spectrum that were just supporting comedy if the intent was correct.
Yeah, if the intent was there, like, some people really hated on Kathy Griffin for making the comment she did, but she was like, now we got to worry about,
The next Will
somebody,
Smith.
the next Will Smith running up on stage and slapping a bitch. And it's just like, you know what? A broken clock is right 2 times a day. Whether you like her or not, that's the view you have to take. You have to accept that she made a statement that is true,
and
whether you want to believe it or not.
Yes, despite because one of the first reactions I had gotten when I shared her little piece and getting her little time in the sunshine here, which hasn't been a while, was because she did the severed head bit with Trump. Well, immediately one of his supporters came to not her aide, but came to say, no, fuck her. Don't even listen to anything she has to say. I lost all respect, and so you can't.
That's where I see Kathy Griffin. I don't see it's comedy. I think is a little more nuanced than left or right, and I think it's too easy to say because maybe because she's trying to retract some of her feelings that maybe she got caught up in going. I mean, listen, Hollywood is left. Yeah, she got caught up in the leftist sphere. And just because she's trying to retract from that, you really have to refrain from saying she's going more right. You're getting caught up in the tribalism of that. She's just trying to go to more what's true for comedy. And comedy doesn't have a left or right thing. It's a tug of war. Not long ago was the left on the side of comedy. Hate to break it to you, but the left was on the side of, pro
freedom of speech,
and say what you want and offend who you want kind of thing. And
I remember the days.
Right now it's the opposite.
Yes.
And the comedy did not change sides. You did. Comedy has remained the same. So you can't sit here and you just have to look at it not from a try. This is a lesson in trying to practice not seeing something in left or right. Kathy Griffin is just trying to pull back a little bit and not be so left.
You should be able to just look at her statement and disconnect where it's coming from because the statement itself is what it is.
But you can't. It's hard to, right?
It is hard. Yes. Sorry.
But it's good practice too.
Absolutely.
Is it hard? Are we looking at the same thing here?
Oh no, my phone is very solid.
Yeah. My bad. I'm sorry. We got sidetracked.
But a point is not any less of a point just because you don't like where it's coming from, and that's
a big thing that's a hard pill for people to swallow.
Indeed.
You ever heard of soft pill? I'm not a fan though, because I can't tell when I swallow them.
The arguments that we've been having, the debates, whatever you want to call them, discourse, dialogue, I've been noticing it's been very challenging because, and I don't want to put it on any one side. I'm going to use the universal sphere
because.
Oh, I got nothing.
You got nothing?
No, I mean.
Oh, damn it. I thought you had something. You said
waste
because.
Of a drum roll. All right, no, well, okay.
Fuck.
Yeah, that was just out of place and inappropriate.
Son of a.
I just noticed, all right, arguing, first off, my stance is pretty much Josh and I are aligned here. Comedy, for the sake of it, it's there for levity during dark moments. It's there as a friend. It's a shoulder to fucking lean on when you're going through some of the roughest shit. I am, I have Jewish blood in me. I am Spanish. I have laughed at very inappropriate jokes about the Holocaust, about Jews, about Spanish people, even about my family. Yes, I've gotten into fights as a result. But
tell them about that word you like saying before we go on. Tell them how much you like saying that before we start.
What, the word no?
Don't do that.
No,
I'm saying tell them about how much you say. You said I have to say at least 10 times before we go on because if I don't, it's going to come out of my mouth. So
he's
he just sits there and he goes.
All right,
he goes.
That's why we're late every night. He's got to say it himself.
This is awkward. This is really weird.
I know.
That you would do that to
putting
me.
You out like that, bro.
So you don't like people know? Okay, it's fine. We can go on.
Okay, so. Despite that, and yeah, I do. I don't know why. Now I'm making it awkward. Since '97, I haven't said that thing.
Did we play the before the Oscars video?
I still haven't seen it
to lean towards the people who think it was staged.
So, yes, to the credit and remaining consistent and fair to all parties and all opinions, I have not seen something that might sway me.
What does it say right here?
Because oh fuck, you're asking the wrong guy. Let me get up. Let me take off my glasses like
You're doing fine.
Got all
Dressed up.
to.
Choose chaos.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
Ready? And here's the video.
That's very.
Morning, everyone.
Ominous.
God has let me live another day, and I am about to make it everyone's problem. Morning.
There you go.
Wait a minute.
Another fucking rail
monkey in the
wrench in the rails of the. Is it real or is it fake?
Wait a minute.
He posted that before he goes on the Oscars.
That's ominous. It's like foretelling. That's weird, bro.
What does that mean?
It's fucking weird. And like she to
Why
me.
you gotta curse so much?
Yo,
Look at me. Look at
fucking
me.
Chill
Why you
out.
gotta do that? Yeah, just chill.
I'm just emotional inside.
I'm here for
I'm
you.
repressed
I'm here for you.
and
But go on.
oppressed.
Go on.
So I mean, all right. To
Why's
me,
he gotta effing do this?
Jada is the fucking reason.
Whoa!
That Will Smith, because he was laughing and you saw her eye roll, and I have a feeling he just noticed. Oh shit, she didn't approve. Well, I
He
better go
was
make a fool of
laughing.
myself. He had a good old open jaw fucking laugh, slack jawed
Dude,
yokel
he was
laugh.
laughing. He was like, ha
Ha ha.
like literally.
She do be bald. She do
literally.
be bald.
Here you go. Check this out. This is Will Smith laughing, and then he sees Jada Smith not laughing.
Oh, I hope it's a good
Wait
one.
a minute. Oh shit! It done effed me. I'll find it though. This is the thread that I found it in. Hang on, I got it.
I saw.
Have faith in me.
I
Have
saw
faith.
a very clever
Hush,
one.
Hush.
Hush.
Hush, little
So we
baby.
can watch you
Don't
scroll?
say a word. Josh is gonna buy you a short scroll turd. And if that short
turd?
scroll turd don't sing,
Dude, you're failing.
Josh is gonna buy you the thing I'm gonna show you. Here it comes. It's about to come.
Ew, bro. Not on the
Oh,
show.
yeah, there it is. There it is. Okay, here you go.
Oh, okay.
Here you go. Ready?
Okay.
So this is Will Smith laughing, and then he looks at Jada,
So that's Will Smith.
and she's not laughing.
That doesn't look like Will Smith.
Ready? You keep her name out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Did I do good, Jada? Did I do good?
Dude, Will Smith is so pissed right now. Look at Will, dude. He's
Damn.
so mad.
Yeah.
Dude, this is live footage of Will Smith being pissed.
Like this is him right now watching the show?
Yeah, dude, he doesn't like it. Look,
He doesn't like
dude,
our
you want to
show.
see an instant replay of it?
Yeah.
He was sitting there, he was just laughing
I'm having a great
at our
time.
jokes.
Life is good. Oh shit.
And then he mean mugs.
Damn it. Wifey.
Both of us. Oh, shit.
You know what I heard she said? She leaned in and said, "I'll cheat again." Yeah. No. That's a meme that I fucking read.
She will.
But
I think we're falling off. Can we just show just real quick what the internet has done right with this situation?
please, the internet saved the world with this situation.
It's always good.
And I'll admit, by the way, to the people that do claim fake, very fucking convenient distraction given the fucking Biden bullshittery that he has said most recently. Probably gonna be moving on to that. This was sent to me. By the way, somebody fucking told me they made this shit and then fucking was like, nah, I found it.
Perfect meme. Joke.
They're like gonna give me credit on it.
Get my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude. It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to.
Now, for
I'm
anybody
going to.
just listening, we got a SpongeBob clip just sitting up there of that.
Nobody's
that
just
fish.
listening anymore. So
Yeah, we don't do that radio thing anymore.
no. One more. I told you I have a music video for you.
Yeah, let me see what you got.
And then I have the worst take of this all because I would like to, after the worst take of this all, I would love to kind of sidebar into an idea of how somebody could then maybe turn this into something it's not, which
Oh.
is a racial issue.
Yeah.
And I'd love to kind of get into that maybe a little bit, but I don't know how much time we have.
Yeah, truly. We got two other topics.
Yeah, I know. We're obviously not gonna get to those topics. Those topics are for tomorrow.
Oh,
Like
well,
legit.
all right,
It's
let's
probably
keep-
what's gonna
let's
happen.
Keep playing
We'll
the
see what
game.
happens.
Play the game.
Here, dude, check this out. Twitter winning the online, and this is all in reference to the Will Smith shit going on with
Why you gotta
Mr.
curse so much?
Christopher. Shut the fuck up.
Gee.
Here comes the man in black.
Oh, snap.
Get jiggy with it. The punchline had me triggered a bit. Let's go. Now this is a story all about how I rock Chris so hard the rock raised a brow. I mean,
Yeah.
my wife in a game. You mention her name. Now you can't talk straight. Liam Payne. A nice evening turned raucous. I robot, I was following orders. It's easy, you should have ignored us. Like I got calendars in my house and none of them say August. And thank God everybody hate Chris, that's how the song go. Now they're blaming us, Luca and Nyong'o. It left a bad taste, I should have had a breath mint. But I went on stage and gave Chris some Fresh Prince.
Oh! This is brilliant! Dude, tell me he's famous.
He's getting there. He says, I believe he says, it's the best I could do. What did he say? He says, it's the best I could do for you on an iPhone with 1 bar of Wi-Fi abroad.
Yo, well done, money, whatever your name is, because I'm wearing terrible glasses and eyesight in general.
That is really well done.
Way to capitalize.
Very good.
Fucking hey, you're
one more.
Smarter than us.
Because
You better be good.
I am a fan of wrestling. You got to always hear the good old JR, announcing one of these.
God. We said this one was not going to be for the weak at heart. It is not.
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here.
Stop it. He may have internal injuries right
Dude, I love it. I love it.
Oh, you
Thank you, Jagoffs and Ben Stonium. That was
Jinx.
You owe me a Coke. I said it first. That was awesome.
Are you a goat? Oh, a Coke.
I don't know. I don't want to play too much of it, but here's the weirdest part about all this. Like, what say you? What should have the Oscars, the Academy Awards should have done? After Will Smith did that, he just kept sitting there. There was nothing. I mean, yeah, granted, here's where a friend of ours, I think he was like, I know it was fake because the cops would have followed through with something. And I was like, well, not necessarily.
Okay,
and
not only did it go that far, he did bullet points on how he knows for a fact, confidently, that it's fake. Man, I wish I could go verbatim here, but apparently what was supposed to happen, I'm not going to go and pull it up. But he had his own talking points.
I don't know, but I don't remember
it was all
entirely.
Speculation.
But I felt like it came off the idea of because the cops weren't involved, that means it was fake. And he says, no, that was only like 3%. I was like, okay, I don't know too much about that, but just because Chris Rock didn't press charges doesn't mean I think it was fake. Like I really don't.
And still on the topic here, but we know Will Smith apologized. Like he apologized right before I think I came here.
Ew, dude! Why would you do that while you were here, not at your own house?
I can't help it. It's just something about the studio.
While you were listening to Will Smith's apology,
dude. I've been waiting. That's how tribal I got. Okay, I was so anti Will Smith's actions that I got off on his apology.
What did Chrissy D said?
Who?
Chris DiStefano. Like you posted it.
I don't know who that is.
It's literally a great. You just said it. He was like, "Yo, I don't think I'll ever be able to."
Oh.
Unless Will Smith slaps me.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Some
it was
guy,
a perfect setup for that, bro. Yeah. And you just shat on it.
Some guy said, I don't think I can come anymore unless Will Smith smacks me.
I just said it. You're doing the thing. Let's do this real quick. I want to show you the worst take.
The worst take.
And, dude, this is the worst take by Howard effing S.
To me, the man that's fallen from grace, like, so far.
He'll probably pull us off YouTube for this, but it's worth it. Because it's just so out of touch. It's so irreverent.
You were once relevant, Howard.
And now he's just listen to the stretch he does. And I only got to play just a little bit of it for you to understand where it goes.
And he open hand with a lot of force smacks him right in the mouth on TV. Now, the first thing I said to myself is, what the fuck is going on? Is this a bit? Because where's security? This is a live television event. Not one person came out. Because he's Will Smith. This is how Trump gets away with shit. Will Smith and Trump are the same guy.
Second time I've heard this.
He decided he's going to take matters into his own hands.
He's going to pull us down for that. He literally, he compares Will Smith to Trump. That's how much Howard Stern is like kind of lost his
out of touch and lost his fucking dude. Actually,
he goes on to just compare more of it. I don't want to hear it.
Top of my dome, there was 2 people today within the confines of our page that made the same fucking conflation. And there's a whole article apparently on how this is all somehow Trump's fault. People with the TDS thing still going on, fucking chill, man.
You know,
Seriously, he's gonna run again, and he's still suing people, rightly so, because of the whole Russiagate bullshit propaganda, and he's got a fucking case. Damn.
I think it's worth a good look over, and I won't have to. I'm not gonna say.
Are you trying to pull up the thing? Or do you have it? Because I can go probably faster than you.
Yeah, I mean, if you can, I just want to read the initial post.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you to stall because I have the link. So give me a moment, sir. Oh shit! Well, somebody's asking to find us. Sorry, buddy. I sent
Here you
it
go.
to you already. You got
So
it?
check this out.
All right, go ahead.
Unpopular opinion: the internet has gotten everybody used to saying shit from behind. Hang on, let me. Dang it! Sorry.
What?
What?
What'd you do?
It's not.
Drugs and herpes.
Drugs and herpes. The internet has gotten everybody used to saying shit from behind a keyboard without consequence. Chris Rock made the mistake of thinking he could get away with it in the real world, and Will reminded him of the age-old talk shit, get hit. No, actually, he got reminded of sticks and stones may break my bones, but get my wife's name out your mouth.
That's exactly how I was taught it.
Chris made fun of somebody's special medical condition, which is out of that person's control.
Did you say special medical condition?
Yeah.
That's what it says. Special.
Chris's person made fun of somebody's. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I added a word.
Okay. All right. Just making sure.
Yes. Chris made fun of somebody's special medical condition, which is out of that person's control, and he paid the price for it. You know what else is out of that person's control?
He's this person's watching right now.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what else is out of that person's control? The color of their skin.
Wow.
Tell me how it's okay to make fun of something someone can't control, like a medical condition, but it's not okay to make fun of something someone can't control, like the color of their skin. Neither make the person lesser of a human, neither can be controlled. What Chris did to Jada during the Oscars
No. Fucking.
would be no different than a white host calling Denzel the N-word. Y'all would be up in arms saying that white host deserved it. I stand by Will.
All right.
You like what I did with the drum roll?
Yeah, and I timed it perfectly with my trigger finger.
I hope people heard it.
Yeah, they're all just, that's all they're talking about. The drum rolls tonight have been on
No,
point.
just that one though.
I am confused about the post, and I'm glad that, you know what, you want to put the lines up in case anybody, and especially the OP who are not going to name.
You know what? Yeah.
This would be a perfect opportunity to one, clarify and confirm your stance, show your conviction. This is two, an open invite to anybody that wants to call in, chime in, offer something of any merit, of any note, humorous, whatever. You want to hate us because you ain't us, or just, dive in, help us, represent all fairness. If you think it was staged, call in. If you made that post, call in. Just whatever the case.
Well, like that post made it racial.
It made it immediately racial.
Do you think, is it even fair to jump to this being a racial problem?
Like, it's not. So, like,
This is
why,
comedy.
Why was it conflated? That's my question.
And then, and I really hope this person is watching,
who I adore.
a second person went on to talk about how essentially stereotyping is bad, but was totally cool with stereotyping
the white folks
of one race. Yeah.
We're going to be, we don't need to use any names, but like, as I witnessed it, the question was proposed because, Josh and I are both about consistency, anti-hypocrisy. And so we pointed out to somebody who is African-American that's on our page. I know, surprise, right? No, just kidding. That they have in the past laughed at stereotypes of white people. And there was a pretty gross meme. I mean, Eye of the Beholder, that was shared on the page, had to be taken down because of this person's reaction to it. And And there was
I would almost say it was
he
taken down because
he made a physical threat.
Someone said something about like stereotypes or something like that. Yet there's 3 or 4 or 5 posts of like,
White people doing weird
stereotypes, which is perfectly hilarious.
And they did laugh at almost all of the white people ones.
Yes, which I think anybody should when it's a joke and it's not coming from a mean
a
place.
malicious, like the person's stories about being made fun of at work. None of the memes were shared in any malicious spirit. I guess one could argue, of course, that it was too far, even though I don't like any arbiters that claim they can be the ones that say that's crossing the line and but this didn't. I don't dig that shit.
But anybody, like the first person to jump on it was that person, and literally just kind of jumped on it because of, if a white host called Brother Zell the N-word, his least worry would be getting smacked. Like,
so
all
this
of a
person
sudden,
entertains the invisible hypothetical that never happened.
Yeah, that never happened. We're talking about Will Smith making, or Chris Rock making fun of Will Smith's wife, Jada Pinkett, and him allegedly knowing she had a medical condition. I'm not sure if he should have known. If he did, I'm not sure at what point.
The chances are slim. She said it on a little fucking podcast. In the grand scheme of Hollywood and everything he's doing, he's not that tuned into it. They're friends. They go back a minute, but she only came out publicly a couple of years ago with the fucking alopecia. And I still see people stand by their conviction about it being fake.
Look at this. So check this out. I said, what Chris did was comedy. Calling someone the N-word in a negative way is not comedy. Definitely don't agree with that. I don't stand with any of them except broadly on the comedy front. Nothing is off limits when under the guise of a joke, a real joke from a comic, not someone saying, "Oh, I was just joking." That was my first comment to all this shit going on. That someone pulled something racial out of Chris Rock and Will Smith.
Yeah, if the post would have been much more clear if they didn't add the whole adage about race. Like, it really skewered the point of the conversation.
Look at this.
I know. Yeah, he talks
No.
in
Did you see this?
paragraphs.
Even on this page, I've shown I don't like stereotypes about anyone. This is new. I didn't even see that yet.
Really? Oh, okay. Well,
it's just there. I don't know why it was turned racial, but
there was no reason for that.
I don't see any racial thing about this. Do you?
No, not at all. They made it. If this was the intent, it was a strategy to make it uncomfortable to talk about.
Yeah.
Mission accomplished. But you're deriving from the facts at hand.
Yes.
And if that's a tactic, shame on you.
It feels like a tactic because what does that matter?
There's no fucking merit. There was no reason to add these whataboutisms and hypotheticals except to muddy up honest to goodness dialogue, in my opinion. Now, I know you, as personally as I can, because we go back some years, and I know you're a good person, and I know he stands very vehemently behind Will Smack.
Try to call in again.
Please. Yeah, what do we got?
Shit was down while we were talking. Sorry about that. We turn it up when we're done.
From Shelby.
Oh.
To accept.
Shelby, what's going on? Live on Stuck at Night.
If you overtalk, I'm hanging up on you.
Hi.
Hi, Shelby.
How goes it?
No, pretty good. So I'm watching the show about the whole, Jada and Will thing.
Yes.
And I'm surprised I finally got an answer.
Yes. Well, the phones weren't fully on. We kind of got a little sidetracked. I apologize for that. I didn't get them fully on until just now because we kind of got. I'm gonna slap Eli.
Yeah, and he's apologizing now.
But please, now the floor is yours. And people also calling after she's done. We only got one line.
Oh shit, Ivan's been calling. So what's up, Shelby? Talk to us, girl.
Yes. Well,
Shelby.
So we'll say this. I will be the first person to say I don't think the whole thing was staged. You could see the shock on Chris Rock's face. However, if you really want to go after Chris Rock, can you really? Look at every other comedian out there. Cat Williams. While Cat Williams does a little bit more tastefully, it's, you remember poor little Tink Tank? He kind of does his own thing of making fun of people that have disabilities.
Oh, little Tank. I love Tank. Yep.
Yeah, go on. I mean, if he speaks over you,
I
it's
was
'cause
just interjecting
there's a
with your
lag.
tank tank.
There's a lag in conversation, so feel free to continue making your point.
But I mean, that's the thing. Like, can you expect any of it from actual comedians? I mean, it's what they do. They make fun of people, including themselves.
Especially at these events, that's literally what they're there for. And celebrities
Right.
know they're there to pretty much be a
You
good
know,
sport, get roasted.
Sorry, you can't take the joke, but it's a bit. Do you really got to be that kind of bitter over it?
I think we can all agree the line crossed. The only line crossed was Will Smith getting up and acting like a bitch boy and smacking
I agree.
another human being.
Yeah. Yep.
So
Yep.
Like, I mean, I don't think Will Smith should have acted that way. But if you look at plenty of clips that have been, of course, all over every social media platform, he was laughing until he looked at her face. And then
Yep.
that was, I shouldn't act like that, Yeah, well, you were crying on public television when she admitted to cheating on you.
we didn't even play the apology.
We didn't play the apology yet. Shelby, thank you so
you.
much. Would you like any final thoughts? Thank you for your input here. We got to let a few other people call.
Yeah, we got a little.
Thank you for accepting my call, and
Yes, ma'am.
I'm happy to be part of the show. Thank you.
Thank you.
We adore ya.
Thank you, Shelby. And if you want to call, I promise the lines are open this time. That was my bad.
I would love to hear from Ivan.
And Channing said he called a few times
Oh,
too. The
shit.
person's thing we read too. So, but I'd like both of you to call. But if one of you calls and the other one doesn't get through, just try to hang on the line.
Interesting comment.
But the lines are open, so we're waiting.
Literally, the dentist that pulled the tooth out of my mouth today said the same fucking thing. This person, Zartan, said, obviously, Chris Rock has been sleeping with Will Smith's wife. My dentist made this speculation. Well, Jada Pinkett and Chris Rock both worked on Madagascar together, so I think there's something a little bit more there. In the game of speculation, you can go fucking everywhere. Chaos theory, baby. All right, now I'm very interested to see who we got.
Call from
Ivan L. Rhymes. What?
All right.
Ivan L. Rhymes. Well, what's up, man?
What up, fellas?
How you doing, bro?
Just chilling, man. Enjoying the show.
What? Hang on, real quick. What number album are you on right now? Because Hot Pot of Coffee.
You're a worker.
You are a worker bee, bro.
I don't even count them anymore, bro. To be honest.
What's the newest one called? Where we at? What's the newest one?
Oh, well, the new one is called Your Girlfriend's Secret Playlist Part 4.
Oh,
nice.
I bet you Jada be rocking that shit right now. Son.
Yeah.
He might be.
Are you the reason why Will Smith slapped Chris Rock, bro?
I mean, I'm just shocked all around by it because I'm a big fan of both these guys.
Same.
So at first, I didn't even believe it was real until I saw, and for those who don't think it's real, it's definitely real. Like, I'm Black Dog, and seeing Will Smith's reactions, like, he ain't gonna be screaming like that on some fake shit. Like, that's real as hell. Like, him screaming like, don't, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. That's real as it gets. Like,
his gimmick is he doesn't curse, right, bro? Like, his gimmick, he doesn't say a curse word.
That was his verse to Eminem.
Like, nah.
Yeah.
Okay. If it was just him smacking them and walking off and being done with it, then cool. Then yeah, it's fake. Like, nah. That whole extra shit at the end, that's real as it gets.
Yeah.
For sure.
And if it was staged, then poor sport on the Oscars, because we didn't even get it in the American side of things.
Yeah.
They fucking took it right off the TV.
So, like, what's the point,
Exactly. So I propose these questions to any caller that thinks it's fake, please.
Ours was censored, man.
That narrative is dead. If you believe it's fake, then I don't know what's wrong with you.
Yeah.
But really,
I'm right there with you.
What I called in for is what, like, maybe I'm a little lost, but what part of it is racial? I don't understand.
Dude,
we're right there with you.
This is just two dudes having like an issue, but I don't see like this could have been two white people. Like, what's the racial part of it?
Even if it was, I feel like even if it was two people of different color, like what's the racial part about it? It doesn't need to be racial just because they look different.
This is just like a crazy ass incident, but I don't see a race part of it.
The OP is calling. Once this goes down, OP, we got you.
If you if you check out Voice of the People, Ivan, I don't know if you're still in there. I know it gets a little wild sometimes. It gets a little annoying sometimes for some people, and I respect that. But if you go in there right now, one of the posts that I just read, it's very fresh. It's this day. You'll see that post that we're talking about, and you'll see the dialogue that goes on in there.
I can tag you as well.
Yeah, or like Eli can tag you right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I feel like this could have been like Bradley Cooper and Adam Sandler. Like I still would have been like, "Hey, yo, this is wild." Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like disappointing because I respect both individuals for their work. Absolutely.
Like,
yeah, you know what
I
I'm
guess
saying? So it's like I don't see this being a black thing. I think this is just Will Smith, especially Will Smith of all people. Like he just clearly he's dealing with some personal shit. I think really. As we all know, he's been the butt of a lot of jokes throughout the years, especially with the entanglement issue with his wife. So I feel like I don't even think it was the joke, even though everyone's saying, "Oh, it's the joke about her balding and all that." I don't think it was a joke, man. I think it was just one of those things where it's like one more needle on that haystack finally caused him to snap, and we witnessed that live on TV. We witnessed him literally snapping, but I think that could have happened to any dude. Like, I'm not excusing it because I'm really disappointed in him for doing it because I'm a big fan of Chris Rock, so I don't think he should have went down like that. But at the same time, like this could have happened to any dude. It's not like a black issue or a white issue or it's a human issue or it's a man issue. He probably has been bottling all this shit up for years, man, and probably finally snapped.
This is exactly my thoughts on the matter. That this
Ivan,
is
if I could say,
culmination.
Because Eli, like I almost lost it too. But if I could be on the side of the person who made this comment, and here was their argument, and to me it's a stretch, but the argument was you're making fun of something they can't control, and they said they have a medical control.
I don't even like how that sounds. What is that?
Yeah,
what do you mean by that?
And I think it was a white person who said this too, by the way, but they said they're making something they can't control, which was their medical condition, just like you can't control the color of your skin.
Okay. Oh, she's talking about Jada as far as she can't control.
Yeah, she can't control her medical condition. So is a medical condition, can you juxtapose that to the color of one's skin?
I think it's a poor conflation to make.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the correlation because I'm not really understanding what their point is.
Thankfully, they
especially in 2022 when you can change everything. Like literally, I can change my name, I can change my gender, I can change what I want people to call me. Like at this point, like what's your point? Because we can change whatever the hell we want to at this point.
Yeah, I keep saying, like I think this is so far from a black issue. I think it literally is a man issue. We bottle up our emotions. Clearly, he's been bottling up this tension of the world making memes about him and his wife, and it took one more thing to throw him over the edge. You know what I'm saying?
And some accountability.
We saw that live.
Accountability. This is the result of Jada Pinkett and Will Smith being so open and honest about what they got to do in their private lives, and the memes just came as a result, cause and effect. They're the famous people.
And I hate to if I'm going to put blame on anyone in this situation, it's on Jada. And I know that sounds fucked up. That'll sound fucked up to certain people.
Nah.
But I feel like she's the problem here, man, because she keeps putting this man out here, making him look crazy. Like this was supposed to be his big night. I mean, truthfully, it's the biggest night of his career to win an Oscar in the Best Actor role. And now it's overshadowed
by this event
because of Jada.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Kind of. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
because I
feel bad for him too. I feel really bad for Chris Rock, but I feel bad for Will Smith as well because he's constantly being dragged in the mud because of Jada and her shit, man.
I mean, that's also kind of, that's kind of also his fault, that whole open relationship going on and dealing with, the rapper who allegedly had fornications with Jada.
Ain't nothing alleged about it.
I'm just speaking nicely for the people.
Ivan, I want to thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Like they got an open relationship thing and all that, but it's like you guys said. Like I think maybe some of that shit we shouldn't have to hear about. Yep. They should. I mean, she should have had better control over August Alsina because at the end of the day, we never hear about the broads that Will Smith is doing his thing with. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, it's like, why can't that be the same on her end? We shouldn't have to hear about these dudes.
Because like I mean
You
like
know what I'm saying?
imagine being Will Smith though, and like you do have that class and decorum about you where you're not gonna kind of like let that go, but then yet here's your wife who lets it slip, and the guy who was doing her lets it slip. Like it's just like.
Man, he did a whole song with
Yes,
Rick
he
Ross
did.
about it.
Yeah, yeah. So like, what do
It's
you do?
bad, man.
What do
Like,
you
it's
do?
Not a good, like, it's tough. Like, even me as a huge, like, I'm a huge Will Smith fan. You know, like from Fresh Prince to the music, all
They're
that.
both legends.
And even me lately, I've had to like, literally, I've told friends who were arguing against it, like, nah, Will, you know, I had to say, I'm stepping away from Will right now. I'm trying not to pay attention to anything going on because I just don't want to continue losing
Respect
what I
for a hero.
thought of him because I keep hearing these crazy shit
Word.
stories from Jada, you know? So
Ivan, I gotta ask you, when can we have you back in studio, my man? I know you're busy.
well shit, man, I gotta go. I actually got a show in LA this Saturday, so I'm going out of town this week.
You've been
Where at?
traveling, bro.
Where at? And
I'm
what time?
playing in East LA. It's this spot called the Boulevard Bar. If anybody's listening from LA,
That's
go check me out
awesome.
Saturday night.
I've been watching your travels, man, and I'm envious, but in nothing but a good way.
In a good way. In a
My
good
man,
way.
listen, I'm bigging up the whole Florida. You know, I got a rep for the whole state. You
Dude,
know?
Ivan is a worker, man. I swear the amount of music you keep pumping out and just like your work ethic, like
And the skill and the talent, all of it. Mhm.
there was somebody playing music, and a person goes, this person that makes money playing music, that has been playing music for a while, and it says, you know, like, what's the secret? You know, like, how do you make money off this? How do you become so big? And the person's like, you just keep playing, because eventually
That's it.
people around you
literally
drop off.
guys. You just got to keep freaking rolling. And I know this game is like one of the hardest. Well, entertainment as a whole is one of the hardest things to do and stay consistent at. But I really think the main thing I can tell people is to just keep going. Like, you're going to have your ups, you're going to have your downs, you're going to have your moments of lull where it's like, damn, like this shit has plateaued. But the key is to just keep rolling and keep reinventing yourself as much as possible. Stay interesting out there, and somebody's going to find you.
I take
Hell
that
yeah.
straight to heart.
Hell
do,
yeah.
do me a flavor, Ivan. Send me any and every link that you can so I could post it on our YouTube's community page. Since we hit over the mark and we're partner, we can actually do that. So
And one more
it.
time, what's the name of your new album that just came out, buddy?
Okay, the new album is called Your Girlfriend's Secret Playlist.
I love that.
It's part 4. And I'll announce right now, next month, April's right around the corner, but in April 15th, I'm going to drop another album. It's called Mint Condition. So look out for that too.
Hell yeah.
Damn,
Yeah, man.
another
I'm going to try to
fucking
be on the
album.
show in studio maybe next week. I'm going to try to plan it out once I get back to LA. Get back from LA. I'm going to talk to Eli and we'll figure it out.
Touch
what day
base,
works.
man.
Dude.
We will make that happen.
Yes, that'd be awesome, man. Dude, thank you for calling in so much. Thank you for watching, man. We appreciate you, bro.
Much
We'll
respect.
All day,
we'll see you
man.
soon.
You know I support you guys.
Hell yeah, and as do we you, my friend. So
All right. So
keep on keeping
All right,
on.
brothers.
All right, man. Later.
one
Ivan L. rhymes
love,
well.
One love.
Love
Now,
that guy. Love that guy.
I hope that the OP who said in chat they've been trying to call, it says unavailable.
I know. Just understand.
It's
just a
open.
one. It's a one.
One
it's a
line.
one line.
Yeah.
So that's all we got. And I know Romeo's trying to call too.
You want it to improve?
There's 2 people trying to call.
you
So
can
if you're
donate.
still there, I swear the lines are open. It's just one person at a time. So just bear with you. And if you hang in there, I will hang in there with you. I can't promise Eli. Will you hang in there with 2 more people?
I'm hanging.
Okay,
I'm loving the Zartan's comments.
And then we won't get into the Biden thing or the Florida amusement park thing. We'll save that for tomorrow, and we'll just finish out with this. Maybe a funny video or 2, but we're going over. We promised you an hour, but guess what? We always deliver, and that's what I love about us.
Consistency is key. Ivan said it himself.
At least at the time.
He used the consistent word.
Yeah.
I like Will Smith set the standard. In 2024, I expect Trump to run up and slap Joe Biden at the debates. I'm rooting for that one. So, all right, the line is open.
It takes a second. Remember, there's a delay. I believe it's Romeo or Channing. Call, man. Call in.
I hope,
The lines are open for you if you're still there, or there we go. I believe I know who it is.
Call from
Channing.
Oh, shit.
Channing, brother, what's up, man?
Hell yeah.
Not much. How are you?
Thank you for calling in, my friend. How are you doing?
We're doing fantastic, brother. You're welcome. The floor is all yours.
Yes.
Hey, I appreciate you guys giving me a chance to speak because, you know, I try to think about what I say sometimes, but
I appreciate you calling in, man. I
feel like maybe it went in my comment went in a direction that it shouldn't have, or I didn't intend for it to. You know, I feel like the merit behind making fun of somebody's medical condition is no different than making fun of somebody's race, man. I mean, at the basis of the level, it's something that they can't control. You know, you can't make fun of somebody for being in a wheelchair, just like you can't make fun of somebody for being black, just like you can't make fun of somebody for not having hair.
It's just like I've seen all those jokes before, you know, and by the way, it may not be from somebody who isn't that person. Like I've seen a black person make fun of black people. That's a joke. You can't tell me they can't make that joke. I've seen somebody in a wheelchair make fun of disabled people. I've seen that joke happen. I've seen every joke you say you can't happen. At the very minimum, I've seen made by somebody who shares that same trait. At the very minimum.
And those that don't and that are just still trying to make a joke. And I know you're eager to speak, Channing. All I want to say about the disease part is the alopecia thing is not a huge chronic, you know, it's not AIDS, it's not cancer. I don't mean to diminish the psychological toll it may take, but you know, that's all I wish to say about that. I think you want to say something though.
Yeah, I mean, if we were watching a show last night about alopecia awareness, and there was a bunch of comedians up there who had alopecia that were making fun of other people that had alopecia, trying to crack jokes and make light of it, that would be one thing. You know, just like a person with a disability making fun of another person with a disability.
Yeah, but like, don't you see like how much you're asking for? You're asking for so much context leading up. Like it needs to be, you know, it needs to be a place where there's all disabled people, where there's only disabled people hearing that joke, and it's an award ceremony by disabled people. It's just like, it's so like not, that's not how people, you know, bust chops with each other.
Adding the boundaries to comedy, adding this invisible constitution.
It's too confined. I mean, I'm not trying to come off like a dick. I'm just trying to say it feels too confined. You know?
We are dicks, but I don't like the invisible rules thing kind of being applied. You know, the comedians are the risk takers, right? And they're gonna take the risk, and I don't think physical assault by any means should be an acceptable consequence.
And I agree with you there. Did Will handle it inappropriately? Absolutely, 100%. He should have stayed in his chair and got mouthy just like he did there at the end. Yeah, and I don't condone the violence in any way, shape, or form, but I understand where he came from, you know, and I'm not saying that. Okay, so let me think about this. I'm not saying that that you can't crack jokes. I just feel like it was a fucking low blow, you know?
What about...
If anything, I think it was a bad joke. It was just like, it's G.I. Jane, it's 30 years ago.
Nobody of this generation would have even known had Will Smith stayed the fuck down. But, I mean, I understand the sentiment, you know, like, I understand that you understand. And for that, we all understand, but I despite that, I don't condone it. And that's as far as I can go with agreeing with the action.
Yeah, like we might just be in a circular conversation here, but just at the end of the day, I don't think I can't, because humor is so, what is it?
Universal and important. It is subjective.
Subjective. I can't say any jokes are off limits because it depends on who's saying it in what context. And like, do you believe, Channing, intent matters? Like, is there a difference between being mean to someone or trying to make a joke? Because sometimes jokes don't land. Sometimes your attempt fails. Just like anything in life, you try to make a joke and it doesn't come off funny.
I'll smack a comedian for making a bad joke.
Will you?
Because it wasn't funny.
Damn.
Yeah. You didn't make me laugh.
So now you are condoning violence.
Absolutely. Man, if there's a comedian wasting my motherfucking time with some unfunny shit, I will smack the ever-loving shit out of him.
When they can't get my wife's name out their mouth, of course I condone violence.
No,
I mean, had Chris got up there and made some jokes about how Jada does the pool boy, can't wait to see that episode come out.
See, why is that any better? Why is that any better? Why? Because how do you know that she couldn't control her lust over the pool boy? How do you know that her
entanglement?
Yeah, her entanglement was kind of well thought out. It could have been one of those spur of the moment and throw your why is one better than the other? It's such a weird place to try to put boundaries to. And then just to compare this to a white guy calling Denzel Washington the N-word was so whoa, man.
Was that him or was that our
it was somebody
friend? It was our other friend.
Maybe, yes. Yeah. It was the other friend.
Yes,
right.
Yes.
What do you think about that, Channing? That guy who said that whole comparison?
I think I understand where he's coming from.
Right.
He did try to bring some of his,
personal
experiences into it, The three white guys that he worked with were trying to crack a joke and they thought it was funny. He did not. He was personally attacked by that, just like Jada was personally attacked by what Chris said last night. So, but I get where he's coming from.
By that,
right? Just remember also, the person who made the original post was the person who made the suggestion that this is just a white actor calling Denzel Washington the N-word.
Then this is.
I was trying to be nice about it and be like, no, it wasn't him. Wink, wink.
Okay.
Remember you said that, Channing?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
sorry,
shit.
man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Whoops. Outed you. Okay.
I thought we were talking about comments there for a second. Sorry. Yeah, no, I mean, to me, the merit, the basis behind either joke are of the same level.
You think the N-word is just as bad as making fun of somebody's medical condition?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, you know what? I respect your opinion. How's that?
And just like any other disease, making fun of little people,
I'm not going to lie. I don't respect that opinion. I respect you, but I don't respect that.
I understand
calling
that
someone in a derogatory word is as bad as poking fun at a medical condition. I do think there's a difference there.
Okay, is little people dwarfism? Is that a medical condition? Are we allowed to crack jokes at them?
Hell yeah.
I mean, I've seen. Okay, so here's the problem though. You can't ban a joke because I've seen dwarfs make fun of dwarfs and make dwarf jokes. So
that's
at the bare minimum, the idea of banning jokes doesn't work because at the very least, a dwarf can make fun of a dwarf. And everyone be okay about it.
That's the levity that makes us feel free.
I never said or intended for my remarks to be construed as we should ban jokes. I'm just saying the level between the jokes are consistently the same. And dwarf on dwarf is different than somebody not having alopecia is making fun of somebody who does.
Two African-American gentlemen having an altercation over an alopecia joke is quite different than a white host calling Denzel Washington the N-word by your example.
That does sound distinctively different.
If you say two African-American men having an altercation over an alopecia woman is different than a white guy calling a black guy the N-word. Yes, those are two very different scenarios. But if you look at it from
that was your scenario, though.
Hang on.
Okay.
If you look at it from somebody who doesn't have alopecia, making fun of somebody who does have alopecia, it is the same
it's insensitive
as a white
at best.
guy making fun of a black guy because he is not black.
So let me ask you a question. I was fat growing up. And now, at the very least,
we don't let fat asses talk in this fucking studio.
God damn it! I'm
Jesus,
sorry. You're right.
Christ.
Now, as a more in shape person, am I allowed to make fat jokes, even though maybe I may not appear fat by what you see? Under the camera, I'm as big as a blimp. But am I allowed to make overweight jokes, even though maybe I don't look overweight? Where's the line drawn there?
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like making fun of anybody's physical condition is appropriate. Not in a public setting.
No, I said, am I allowed to?
Okay, but you for yourself. You're speaking only for yourself. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. If you're not setting rules for other people, then I can absolutely respect your opinion on this.
Yes.
No, I'm not setting rules for anybody.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying I disagree with the accent. That's all.
Well, then your conviction is understood, my man. You know.
Yeah.
And
honorable.
And I respect the fuck out of the fact that you called.
Yeah. Thank you so much for calling.
To every person that's ever started up a little fucking shenanigan beef or whatever and not had the follow through, this is the example of what Stuck in the Middle is here
Wussies.
for. Yeah, all of you motherfuckers. Channing, you're a VIP.
Channing ain't no wussy.
And I do have an interesting comment, perhaps while the three of us are here.
Yes, please.
Okay, and it is relevant. All right, and remember, this is in positivity, Josh. I assure you, homie. Your podcast makes me said your as in mine. Yeah. Your podcast makes me angry. My brother was handicapped, and he hated abled people getting mad on his behalf. Jada's disability shouldn't matter, and if it does, then she should have defended herself. I think that's a good point. Shelby. That was Shelby.
I agree. Channing, we'll give you the final word here, man. What do you say? What say you? And we'll let you go here, my friend.
Take it, brother. Take it.
Yeah. I just wanted to reiterate that I'm not setting rules for anybody. You can joke about whatever you want. If I don't like it, I won't watch. But I still have an opinion about it on whether or not I think it's funny or whether or not I think it's relevant or whether or not I think it's distasteful or not.
Yeah.
That's it. You know, everybody needs to do themselves and live their own life. And if you get consequences like getting smacked on the face in live TV, then that's the decision you made.
So be it. Then the next smack I see on live TV, I hope you're the one giving it.
Thank you, Channing, so much for calling in, my friend.
Much respect, brother. Take care.
Thank you, bro.
Love you guys.
Appreciate you. Bye. Channing, everybody. Well, you know what?
That's what
look at the balls on this guy calling in. And we weren't gonna call him out over his. It wasn't like we didn't read his post in like a aggressive way. It was just more of like to gain, like the little content. So thank you for calling in and kind of outing yourself. I know there's one more caller trying to call in. If you're still there, call in. We're running out of time here, my friend.
Don't let it hit midnight. I got a long day and a pulled tooth.
Dude, I have a long day too, my friend. We all got long days. But go ahead, call in if you feel like calling in.
Well, you got to hashtag me too.
Wait, let me go ahead and put the number back up. The number is 399-3631. If you feel like calling in.
I think there's still definitely a fair amount of people, which, we
didn't get to play his acceptance speech.
Yeah, no, this is true.
He just cries a bunch.
Yeah. And it looks like he's really trying to, I don't know. If you want to say anything was fake about that night, I'd say maybe that apology to the Academy. I mean, he stayed sincere about not being apologetic whatsoever to Chris Rock. And also just adding, I understand people that still think it's fake. I disagree, but that's okay. We can agree to disagree. That's what we're allowed to do that.
Williams,
giving you some time to call if you feel like calling in 954-399-3631 while we play Will Smith's acceptance speech. And just listen to the fake tears, in my opinion. He's an actor.
In this time in my life, in this moment, I am overwhelmed by what God is calling on me to do and be in this world.
Confirmed Scientologist.
Making this film, I got to protect.
Oh, there it is.
Anjanou Ellis.
There it is.
Who was one of the strongest, most.
Is he gonna slap me too?
I got to protect Sanaya and Demi.
I got to protect my wife from Chris Rock's jokes.
Yep.
Them hateful jokes.
Sniff, sniff, sniff.
I'm being called on in my life.
Oh, it was a cocaine OD. I get it.
Is this Taylor Hawkins ODing right here?
Damn.
And to protect
people. Comedy, levity, see?
And to be
and he was white. See? I'm not afraid.
You are allowed to do that.
I am definitely allowed to do that. Look at that. Look at those fake deer crocodile tears.
Push them out. Get constipated.
You got to be able to take abuse. You got to be able to have people talk crazy about you.
Really?
Okay.
In this business, you got to be able to have people.
You gotta be able to slap people.
Disrespecting you.
And then slap them back because they're disrespecting you.
But don't get mad when they fuck your wife.
Yeah.
And you got to smile and you got to pretend like that's okay.
You didn't do that though. You didn't smile and pretend like anything was okay.
Did the opposite of what you're saying.
You was like, you sir make me angry. Chris Rock was like, "What did you say?" And Will Smith was like,
The first irony I pointed out when I posted about this morning is that 18 minutes after the event, he went on to go preach about being a fucking role model. Come on. Okay.
But Richard Williams, and what I loved, thank you, D.
Richard Williams, the King Richard,
Denzel
who
said
condemned
to me
this
a
act.
few minutes ago, he said, at your highest moment,
Denzel
be
Washington.
careful.
Denzel.
That's when the devil comes for you.
Ooh, and the audience goes, ooh, so deep. Look at Denzel owning that shit. It's like, damn, dog, you ain't gonna put me out like that, man. Come on.
He's like, that's right. I said that to him.
Because I'm a G like that. And Denzel is my favorite actor.
You ever see me fly the plane upside down? I could do that shit. Yo, Man on Fire.
Loved it.
You like that movie?
Hell yeah.
Bring it here.
We could pound
I
that.
love that movie. I love Man on Fire.
It's
like this and like that, like this and
and like this and like that.
I want to be a vessel for love.
That's I feel the love.
Yeah, you feel the love? Chris Rock felt the love.
He did. It's still
I
burning.
want to say thank you to Venus and Serena. I just spit. I hope they didn't see that
They were
on TV.
considering cutaway.
Yeah, they blocked out his spit.
I want to say thank you to Venus and Serena and the entire Williams family for entrusting me with your story.
There's a lot of cleavage I saw.
That's what I want to do.
There's a nipple slip
I want to
somewhere.
be an ambassador of that kind of love and care and concern. I want to.
Everybody
This is the
sat
fake
there.
part.
Everybody sat there and listened to, like, he won this award after he
smacked somebody. People
after
say,
he slapped Chris Rock.
do you agree he should have been removed? I mean, we don't like canceling people, but the decorum and the civility.
I'll tell you what. Can I be honest with you? I don't know what should have happened.
Yeah.
But it just feels dishonest to sit here and let him do this.
That's
and
right.
everybody's like,
Yeah.
woo.
That's what I'm saying. And the fact that he fucking slights Rock again by apologizing to everybody but him.
I want to apologize to the Academy. I want to apologize to all my fellow nominees.
I want to apologize to Chris Rock's left side of his face.
Using love as an excuse for violence was disturbing.
Men in Black coming at you. That's a man.
I love the chat. I love our viewers.
Black. Yeah, he's fake.
This is a beautiful moment, and I'm not.
But I ruined it because I went.
Illuminati confirmed.
I'm not crying for winning an award. It's not about winning an award for me.
It's so
about
self-righteous. It's so like,
being
look how
able to
important
shine
we
a
are.
They do.
That's all the Academy Awards are. The Oscars
It's a
are.
circle
like,
jerk.
It's an event put on by them where they give themselves like it's like if Stuck in the Middle hosted the first annual podcast awards, but just allowed us, like, we're like, oh,
Talk
we're so
about
thankful to give us the award. I can't believe I won this tonight. We're so thankful for this award that was presented by us.
Sharing a brief clip of something that also enraged me was in the aftermath, one of the reporters going around, oh, what's your reaction to the blah, blah, blah. And they fucking read the menu of what these fucking elitist pricks, pandering elitist pricks, all ate while we're all going through some of the worst economic times ever. Just saying how fucking dystopian it is to me.
On all of the people, Tim and Trevor and Zach.
And not the guy I smacked.
All these crocodile, it really reminds me of something familiar.
Oh, he's got something in the pocket.
It reminds me of tactics I've seen before.
Impossible.
We'll come back to it.
What is this? Oh, yes.
New footage to me.
Yes, this is recently found Will
Give your name
Smith
and address.
footage.
You have 4 minutes, please and thank you.
This is actually White Smith.
Marty Epstein.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So let me start off. Sorry. In 2015, Bernie Sanders woke me up. My openly gay 6-year-old transgender nephew wanted something different than most kids for his birthday. He wanted the COVID-19 vaccine for the greater good of humanity. Because unlike the racist Republicans, he wanted to protect our democracy and take on his social responsibility to do his part for the greater good. He is now gone from this world. He recently had a heart attack. But the doctors say they don't know what caused it, but I know what caused it. It was a stress
Here comes Will Smith tears.
from the Donald Trump supporters.
Oh my God.
And the science deniers. Racist, bigot, homophobe!
Keep my wife out of your fucking mouth.
Look at the face.
Oh my God.
Hang on,
that
he's
little-
trying to work himself up.
You might
I hate that he
recognize
supported
this
Bernie
man
Sanders. What the fuck?
as one of the most evil men, if not the most evil man in history, is what you call him. But I have somebody who is much worse. His name is Donald J. Trump.
Holy bejesus.
Now let me tell you why Donald Trump is worse than Adolf Hitler.
Oh, God.
Number one, Donald Trump hurts my feelings and Hitler does not.
Oh my God, what?
Number two, Hitler
I think you're
at least
catching on.
put people in quarantine camps and made them wear masks, while Donald Trump continues to spew out Russian disinformation. Hitler had the decency and kindness to kill himself. Meanwhile, Donald Trump is still alive.
Oh my goodness. That is White Smith.
At least Hitler had the decency to leave us alone.
What
Here comes
Trump, on
tears.
the other hand, refuses to kill himself and makes him significantly worse.
I can't watch. Oh my God! Stop! Oh my God! What the fuck?
Now we're in war with Ukraine and Russia. If we had a nuclear war, it would be worth it if it could just save one life.
What the fuck is going on with this dude? Oh, this is a terrible.
I'm pretty sure this is fake.
Oh.
It's gotta be like this guy. I
Provocateur,
can't.
please. Has
This is the thing that was fake the whole night.
Please tell
This video. I know it doesn't say.
Confirm.
It's just.
I can't sleep at night. No.
Do you remember the Alex Stein videos that we watched? Well, actually, you probably don't know my name. Remember the COVID rap guy and the UK rap guy?
And we found out.
Turns out,
Yeah.
it was like, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's more people like him that do stuff like that.
This has got to be some, please.
Yeah, I mean, some of the stuff he said was like, my transgender nephew, all he wanted for Christmas was the COVID vaccine.
And, yeah, dude, okay. I need this video, and I need to do everything I can to just...
I stalled for the guy who tried to call 20 minutes ago, and now he's giving up.
That's done and over with.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, sorry, bro. Maybe try again tomorrow.
Whoa, man. Wow.
Yeah. I believe that tackles the funny video for the night, right? Oh, you know what? You know what? Let's bring this home. I would like to show you the perfect joke. To me, this is the perfect joke where it doesn't leave any side untouched. Both sides. You could even argue one side got more a little than the other side. And there we go. Let's see. Not the person I thought it would be. Actually.
Call from
Big Chap.
Big Chap.
To accept, press 1. To send
What's up, Big Chap?
What up, fellas?
How
y'all
you doing, sir? Dude, I think this is a first, right?
This is stuck in the middle first right here. Big Chap. Everybody check out Big
This is
Chap's
first.
channel, by the by. He's got it going on over there. What's up, my man?
Hey, that dude that you guys just played is a guy. He is a professional troll, just like Alex Stein.
Oh, thank you.
His name's Cassidy Campbell, I believe.
Thank you.
If you look on Alex Stein's channel, Conspiracy Castle, they do a lot of collabs. Like they'll be in like the same town hall meeting as two different guests.
Right.
But just recently, and it looks like him. If it's not him, I'll be damn
Skippy it's not. But
There's
I'm pretty
no
sure.
way that guy was real, you know?
Yeah, and like you said, he's got the catch tell line. Oh my gay nephew or whatever the fuck he said.
He's just hitting all the buzzwords.
My gay transgender nephew, all he wanted
Yeah, exactly. Right. We're rocking a Biden T-shirt. Come on now.
Yeah, with the pride flag and nuclear war and Hitler's had a wow. Okay,
It's great though. It's great.
Relieved and congratulations to this gentleman here. Thank you.
By the way, Big Chap just crossed 1,000 subs too, so congratulations to Big Chap.
Keep it going.
Thank you.
He's on that 1K train.
Keep it going.
I'm trying to do that something for
Stuck in
you.
the Middle family. Keep it going. Find that man's channel, Big Chat. Plug that in the chat, please.
Hell yes.
They said because I still got a strike, they won't even. They said we'll just email you when we want to monetize you and shit.
Well, hopefully that's over soon, my friend.
I don't
Hopefully
care. It doesn't matter to me about being monetized. I just like making videos. The shit's fun.
Yeah, of course. It definitely is fun, but at the end of the day, it's nice to see that YouTube
a little something
tries to give you money talking about shit that MSM doesn't want to talk about, and we get to make maybe $1 or $2 off those conversations.
A couple cents.
So,
yeah.
Right. That's cool. All right, fellas, I'm gonna let you get back to the show. I'll just sit in the chat and chill. But it's good seeing you guys.
I'm so
Thank you,
glad
Big
that
Chat.
you
Fine to
called
finally
in.
meet you, hear you, voice you.
And I do intend to also have you on the community page to give you a nice big plug and get those numbers up, my man. All right.
Likewise.
Keep
Thank
doing
you, Big
what you
Chap.
do, my man.
Yes. Stay safe.
All right, brother.
Big Chap, everybody.
All right, I think we got to bring it to a close here.
We do.
I'm glad because that was getting more ridiculous by the fucking second, and that makes so much sense that this shit is absolutely fucking fake.
It does. It does finally make sense. Let me just make sure we're not missing it. Oh yeah. By the way, to me, this solidifies everything. Will Smith issued an apology.
Oh yeah.
So to me, it brings it home. It wraps it up. It does make it a little more legit than it is staged. But Will Smith goes on to say, violence. Good.
Yep.
Good. You can see it better.
This
than I
one
can.
I do believe I can see. Violence in all its forms is poisonous and destructive. My behavior at last night's Academy Awards was unacceptable and inexcusable. Jokes at my expense are part of the job, but a joke about Jada's medical condition was too much for me to bear, and I reacted emotionally.
To me, that's it.
That should
jokes at my expense, whatever, are part of my job.
Public figure, you're making fucking millions, if not billions.
Jada Pinkett, and Jada is in the.
She's in the business.
Jada,
she's put her shit out there.
A front woman for a metal band. She has a thick skin. Dude, let's not pretend she wasn't.
She made movies with Tupac.
And even if she wasn't, he acknowledges that now that she's kind of with me, she's also in that kind of limelight, and it's kind of like fair game on her as well because we're in it together. And I reacted emotionally, as is his right to react emotionally, but the line was crossed.
Yes. He did that. The line that existed is when he got up and fucking said, "How dare you?" Even though I laughed at that fucking hilarious joke about G.I. Jane, and my wife said, "I see that thing every time I'm whacking out because she doesn't sleep with me anymore."
You mean that horrible, hilarious joke? Because it was kind of bad.
Yeah, no, it was lame as fuck. Anyway, and I know that sign. I want to say thank you to all who has joined us on this fantastic night, a Monday night here at Stuck Studios. We're coming at you live again shortly after 10 p.m.-ish. I'll be early again tomorrow.
Good, I like it.
Please give a like. Smash that like button. Give us some traction. Add a comment when the stream goes down. We love to read them and reply to them. Sharing is caring. We appreciate that as well. And above all else, please keep on coming back. It's like AA. It works if you work it, so work it, you're worth it. All right, what can I say? Stuck in the middle, find unifiers, understand your dividers.
Just as the title suggests, we're trying to hit that Biden press conference, which was a disaster. We'll go over that tomorrow. There's a great video that kind of sums up the 3 things he denied. He says it's true. You'll probably see that tomorrow. Such is the life of Stuck at Night. Such is the life of going on at nighttime. But we kind of recap that for you, hopefully with a touch of irreverency.
Yes.
You know, so don't get mad at us.
That's our thing.
And yeah, we'll see you on the morrow, right?
Yes, on the morrow. And remember,
right.
we have a little Panda for Views challenge where you guys can get involved in having our head shaved in a very maniacal and terrible manner.
Also, another topic that someone said you're not allowed to joke about. We'll get that
talk
too
all
tomorrow
about
too.
it
Yeah.
tomorrow.
So
till then,
see ya.
Stay stuck, kids.
Later.
Woo, this is